All right, guys. Welcome back to We Out of Time. I'm your host, Emmanuel. Today we got Alex, our co-host.
Hello.
Aaron, we got
Aaron.
all right. The German Mexican. Got Adrian and Armando today in the house.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Adrian, I wanted to know if you wanted to give a little shout out to the people on your hat.
Shout out Chicken Extracts, Smoke Dog Smokehouse.
What city is that?
They're all over California.
All over California, guys. Look them up. The best. I don't know if you guys have seen recently. Well, I'm not sure how old you guys are, but I'm not sure if you guys knew about Flavor Flav back in the early 2000s.
I do recall Flavor Flav, yes.
Now, I'm not sure if you remember, there used to be a show called Flavor of Love. He used to have a little show.
Ooh, bro. I'd tune into VH1. Is it VH1, right?
Woo, yeah.
That's where it was. I'd be watching it every Sunday, a new episode.
Oh, heck yeah. I think they used to reamp that back on MTV after that.
Yeah, they did move it from VH1 to MTV after a while, yeah.
Now, I personally thought that was a great idea, which brings me into one of our first topics for today. Nick Cannon's hosting his own little reality romance show.
I have heard of it.
Now, I think it's pretty interesting because Kevin Hart's going to be the one hosting it.
That's my favorite part about the whole thing.
I think Lil Man's going to be making fun of it, or you think he's going to do a good job?
Nah, I feel like it's gonna be like a serious tone at some point. But then
Can't
like,
take Kevin Hart seriously.
Comedy's gonna come in. I feel like I can. Have you seen his the movie with Wesley?
Right along. I don't know.
He has a movie with Wesley Snipes where he's like a more serious role. It's a pretty good movie.
All right.
I feel like he'll be serious, but then he'll also go wild when, like, you know, some girl says something ratchet or, you know, or does something ratchet, because, you know, anything could happen in those.
They better get the girls from San Bernardino. You know what I'm saying, man? Get some ratchet ass girls. Let me get dissing them out on TV. You know, saying who blah 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 do 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 da. Saying some random ass stuff, man.
Yes.
I can't wait to see what the casting is gonna be like.
It's definitely going to be some nice looking women, because obviously it's going to be for Nick Cannon. You know, he's going to want, you know.
There's gonna be for sure some New Yorks running around on that TV show for sure, spitting on people and shit.
Oh, goddamn.
They got to do like a little trick on them, you know. See whichever girl he's gonna fall in love with the most, you know, and then just reveal like, oh, she got a kid, man. Like no one wants that girl no more, you know.
It kind of more looks like a speed dating, because how they had it up.
Oh yeah, like the Doors and shit.
And not like not Doors, but like because they had like contestants, like, well, not contestants, but like whoever's coming in.
Like they'll see.
Okay.
Yeah, and the sequence coming in, not like how Flavor of Love had them all like living in the
one
house.
house, yeah.
And just like getting to know each other, like
God
the real
damn,
world.
that house must have smelled like fish, straight up. Coconut oil.
You know,
fish.
on that note, I was on the rabbit hole that is Instagram Reels. I was on a Reels.
Ooh.
Some chick was like supposed to be like showing her like a little like prank on her dude in the car to pick him up from work, but she had no bottoms on, no underwear. And he gets in the car and he's like, "Oh, did you get sushi?"
Oh,
And she's like, "Oh my god!" And then he's like, "Oh, quit playing. Like, where's my stuff at? Like, I'm hungry." And she's just like,
that's foul.
"Yeah." So sorry to get off topic a little bit.
Hey, it's bitch needs to put her pants on.
Yeah, man. If she can't control herself, man. That's why you gotta carry paper towels in your car, man. So when that kind of stuff happens, man, you wipe her up for her, man. You tell her, you put a diaper on her and be like, all right, young lady, you got to go back home, take a shower, go to Mexico, get a little bit of antibiotics. Just be like, you know what?
Give her a Lysol wipe.
Disinfectant spray.
If it burns.
No, I, for one, am excited for this show. Does anyone know by any chance when the release date is, or are we just knowing that it just came out?
They just recently released a trailer or a commercial, I guess, ad of it. So
Probably be like 8 months, because they've got to get a lot of reality footage for it, obviously.
But I also seen it said it's a game show.
Games. I wonder what they're winning.
Yeah,
They're
so I
gonna-
wonder what they're gonna do.
they're probably gonna ask them like trivia questions, or not trivia questions, but what type of food they like, or like, you know, what type of places they like to go or something. Because Nick Cannon has to get to know them to want
trivia,
to get
I
with
get what you're saying, like trivia as far as like knowing Nick Cannon, and why
Yeah.
would you want to be with somebody that you're going and compete for it?
They're competing for one guy, Nick Cannon.
Yeah.
So,
I don't know.
you know,
Yeah, but Nick Cannon and Wildin' Out was a pretty crazy
Oh
show.
heck yeah!
It was.
So
it was
once I
popular.
seen Game Show on Kevin Hart.
Hold on. So you think that it's gonna have a lot of black girls or like a lot of white
No, I
girls?
think it's just gonna have a lot of like jokes and like.
I don't like the way you said black.
You fucking said it, dog.
Oh yeah.
You said it, dog.
Boo this man.
Now, I just wanted to ask you guys what kind of questions or trivia you guys think would be good for them to put on that show. You know, what's a good question to weed out all the ugly? I mean, the not so smart girls on this show.
I don't know, but can you say black again?
Beep. All right, we had the time has just been canceled. Thanks for watching.
You're welcome.
Now, what are some good trivia questions that would you guys think that they would even put for these ladies? How do you think that they're ranking these women?
Well, they're gonna be attractive, most likely.
Oh hell yeah!
They're gonna have to. I feel like they're not gonna put just dumb bimbos on. You know, they're gonna have some standard, like, you know, because they don't want to be disrespectful to women, so they're gonna put some.
So
But having Kevin Hart as a host, I feel like they're gonna have a lot of like counting on the women.
What?
Well, I mean, like, Flavor of Love had like a bunch of tanks, not tanks, but like grenades, like pumpkin. I don't know how she.
And they also made them do like some weird challenges, if you remember. So they would get like
Yeah.
one-on-ones with Flavor Flav. Maybe they'll
Yeah.
do that with Nick Cannon, where if they win the trivia questions or whatever, they could go on like a one-on-one date or like a one-on-one.
True, but I don't feel like the whole process is gonna last long enough to be like, oh, let's go out on a one-on-one, because
Well-
like it looks like a whole game show, like a Steve Harvey type show, like
Well, it's gonna be episodic, most likely. So each episode.
Family Feud.
different girls every episode.
I think well, if I were to run the show, this is how I'd do it. All right, every episode would be like there'd be a winner, right? And then like the last two episodes, you get all the winners from the previous episodes
Man.
and have them compete against them.
So at the end of the day, what would the prize be? He lays down the pipe finally, or what? If it's like a daily kind of thing.
I think it's not gonna. I mean, unless it's gonna be just like a 1 hour long like special. But I think it's gonna be episodic. You know.
Every episode, I swear to God, Nick Cannon better have the same fucking hairline. I don't want to see that shit pushed back some days or a little bit more forward. Paying a lot of money to watch this guy, man.
It depends on the makeup artist and how they cut his hair. That
It's
You
gonna
use a
be
little
like,
Sharpie to go back down. Like, make sure.
it's gonna be like it's gonna be like Ray J when he has a bunch of different in the same scene. He has his beanie in different positions, like in the front, in the back, on the side, and he's in the same sentence, and the camera just going back to him on his different angle.
keeps cutting back to him and
It's
it's
like
moving.
Jesus, it's like he's doing it on purpose.
But who knows how this is like? This seems new to me. You know, it's a game show, dating show. Like, it seems it's gonna have a weird what's not progress or process. I guess I'm not sure what word I'm looking for. What word did you say, producer?
He said erection? Oh,
Progression.
Yeah.
But the whole dynamic of the whole setup is kind of like odd to begin with. It's like bringing, like I said, reanimating Flavor of Love. So it's like, do you really want to do that? But Nick Cannon's already on his 14th kid, 13th or somewhere in
That's it?
in the double digits.
That's it.
him and Chris Tucker competing or something, man. Boom, boom,
Beyond
boom.
me.
Who got more baby
I'm on
mamas?
zero
That's what I
right
got to
now.
figure out.
That'll be the next show. Who got most baby mamas? And then they just have everybody come in and
It's going to be like, this is my favorite one because I don't got to pay her that much alimony. I hit her twice, but, she's my favorite. She's my bottom. She married. She still lets me lay down the pipe.
No, let's turn it around, bro. Let's flip it. Would you guys be on a show to find another? Like, would you guys be on Nick Cannon? What Nick Cannon is doing, and have a show where you have girls come in and interview them, ask questions? Would you guys do that? Or let's start with Armando.
If I was a woman, would I want to?
No. If
you were Nick Cannon.
if you were Nick Cannon, would you? Would you want would you be willing to go on a game show and go try it out?
I feel like it's more of a money pit for like views on TV and to get a program show going and to get money income that way.
So you feel like it's not like like they're not really looking for love.
Yeah,
They're
because
looking for
Nick Cannon
views.
can DM any female and they'll just like, you know what I mean?
That is true.
So like he doesn't. He's done it before, and he's been doing. Obviously, he's been working for him since because he has multiple kids. So like, it's not a problem for him to get a woman. So this whole show type thing is like a publicity stunt.
Ah, I see. Okay. You, Adrian, what do you think? Would you do it, or what do you think of the show?
I wouldn't do it, and I feel like he did it around the time where his name was in the like all over magazines and whatnot, because bringing up he had so many baby mamas and whatnot. So I feel like they brought out the show during that time.
To like balance it out,
Yeah,
the
just-
negativity.
Yeah, but I wouldn't do it.
What about you, Guido?
Look, man, if I was like Nick Cannon, I had the chance to do a little show where I get to choose all the girls I want. You best believe I'm choosing, man. Every time I kick one girl out, I'm gonna be like, here's my Instagram. I'll slide it in your pocket real quick. Here's $20. Make sure to call me after 8 o'clock. You know what I'm saying?
They hit me up.
Yeah, I'd be like, hit me up, ladies, you know. I'll be making up fake random ass shows, just making excuses just to have women there. I'm not even gonna be recording nothing.
No cameras there.
No
at all.
cameras would be like, yeah, I just wanted to talk.
They're hidden. They're
you
hidden
know?
cameras.
They just pull up like, what
They're
are we
hidden
doing?
cameras,
Like,
bro.
doing
We're
you.
about to make a film. You know what's up, lady? All right, what about you, Alex, man?
I think I would. If I had the same status as Nick Cannon, bro, why not do this kind of publicity stunt, bro? This is more money in your pocket, and if it becomes popular, you'll be more fame. You know, more people will talk about you, and you're always looking for love, man. Why not?
You think Nick Cannon's looking for? You think he'll actually date any of these women here?
I don't think he'll date them, but he will definitely like smash them, and then have another kid.
Well, I'm not sure if you guys have seen the video yet. There's this whole thing where
With that
Floyd's
man broke
people
off
pull
on
up
the
on
full
them.
sprint.
What was that? Oh yeah. Oh, we'll get to that part. But look, so Floyd's people pull up on Jake.
Set up the stage.
Yeah, they start fucking talking all this shit, man. Which is, it's right. I think we were talking about that off camera a little while ago. If you're my homies, you better start talking all that shit, man. Start running that fade for me, because I'm not gonna run that fade. You guys better start doing it for me. Jake Paul gets all fucking embarrassed. He gets nervous. He's like, oh, there's like 50 people out there, man. He came out the alleyway. They got me, man. I felt like a small little kid in a big world.
Any stadium you're gonna exit, there's gonna be a big parking lot, a big open area. So I don't see where this imaginary dark alley came from. It's like he stepped outside and turned into Aaron. It's like, I'm in the dark alley. Help me.
He's like playing the victim. He's just like, I looked outside, and his ops were there. I just didn't know what to do.
Yeah, man. There's one thing to lie about it, but there's recording of what happened. So why would he lie?
That's terrible.
And then later on, after the whole altercation, well, it wasn't an altercation. After the little verbal exchange, he takes off in a full sprint just to make a video about him talking about Catch the 101.
How do you think he felt right after that run? He was just like, well, now I got to go back that way to get to my car. Let me just go all the way around the car.
Let me go down this dark alley.
So, something tells me he was waiting in the lobby until they all left, and then once they all left, he went to his car.
Security, can you walk me to my car?
Or maybe he would ask security to escort him. That's
true.
Yeah, I forgot you could do that. So I don't know, man.
He ended up making a video, talking about the whole incident. He claims that he was in an alley, that everyone was waiting for him outside. He made a reaction trying to claim that he's going to fuck up Floyd Mayweather. And I think that's just kind of a little embarrassing, after the fact that he's out here running. He didn't even say nothing, He didn't try to defend himself there, or maybe he did that we couldn't see in the recording and the video. But he's out here trying to make a fight. He's out here talking. He's like, I should have done this, man,
There's no shoulda. It's what you did.
Yeah.
He was like a deer in headlights.
Yeah, just looking at it like, oh.
Like, oh shit.
Yeah, he was calling stuff out in hindsight, like stuff that he should have did like after the fact. Like,
Well, why didn't you?
yeah, like he was saying some stuff like about 50 guys, but in the video you see a lot of the guys that were popping up that were big African Americans had TMZ hats. And they were just like, I'm just doing my
TMZ's
job.
always there.
I'm just doing my job. Like,
I don't think a TMZ employee is gonna fight it.
nah, like that's what I'm saying. Like he said 50 people, but
Why not? Oh, they're TMZ, bro. They're just here
They're
for.
just trying to stir it up, man.
Yeah, they're just trying to take pictures, trying to stir some controversy.
And not only that,
They don't need an altercation. I don't think they get paid
They
enough
get
for it.
sued.
It was right after a game, so he probably saw more people and just added.
Rounded up to the nearest.
That's how scared he was.
He was seeing double vision before he even got hit.
Punch drunk.
He was going home, seeing the shadows. He's like, "There's Floyd. He's gonna do something to me."
I like how in the video one of the people call him out like, "You ain't so tough no more after that loss, huh, Jake?" Like, you know what I'm saying? Like after that loss, he don't have that same confidence. That same.
Floyd Mayweather has animosity toward Jake because of the whole snatching the head off the head type deal.
No, I know.
And as I was saying off the camera, that if I'm a person that's wearing a hat, and so are you two individuals, if somebody snatched your hat off, like, you can't catch him that same night, I'm pretty sure you're going to have, like, that motherfucker type energy when you see him again.
Look, man, you think I'm gonna catch him? Just look at me. You think I'm gonna catch him?
I think if you hop in your car, you would be able to catch him. Yeah.
Hell no, man. But you know what? There's a small chance that I might get that person. You already know, man. Once I get that person,
You're gonna eat him.
James
Oh wait, my
style,
bad.
bro. I'm gonna find them. I'm gonna look at you right now, camera right now, my man. I'll find you. I'll sit on you. You'll never get back up. Broken spine, broken feet, broken legs.
Talking about sitting on people. What are you? A big fat panda from Kung Fu Panda 1.
Shout out to Kung Fu Panda. Sponsor us, you know. I can always wear that.
Well, you're
panda
the
shirt.
Mexican one.
Oh yeah.
You know, since we're talking about Mexico.
It's Nacho Libre, dog.
Nah. I'm excited to see what's gonna happen after this. If there's gonna be a reaction, I want to see that fight. He's not so tough after that one fight. You know what? You heard it here first. We have our first person here on this podcast. He's gonna be willing to fight Jake Paul. Aaron, stand up.
Yeah, we got our fighter here.
We got
Fighter
the challenge, Jake Paul. Don't pussy out, man.
double or nothing.
Double or nothing, man. We'll bet his job. You can have it if you win.
He'll teach you a few things.
Down yonder.
Like, man, if you don't respond to this video,
Hey,
we already know it's
yo.
because you're scared.
It's all right, man. If somebody will send it to him.
No, but in actuality, I don't feel like Floyd Mayweather's people would have done any harm to him, other than like a couple like bumps and bruises. Like, as he claimed that like these guys are here to like jump me and whatnot.
They were just
like,
intimidated, bro.
yeah.
They were just talking shit, bro.
Yeah. And you can tell by like clearly by the guy that's recording the video, he's like, "Oh, what's up, Jake Paul? Like, what are you doing? You're not so tough after your loss, huh?" Like, and he's recording it, so it's like the dude sounded like he was feminine. Like, you're not gonna beat nobody up, bro. Like, even the guy in the Team Z had was more like,
Look more masculine. Hey, well, you know, I don't think Jake Paul has his confidence anymore, man. Ever since he lost that fight, it's like
I still can't forget that run, man. Like, he just had to run away. Like, I can't handle this right now. Like,
if you ever see me running the full sprint, it's will most likely be from my mama or the police, son.
you see me running to the fucking elotero, man.
yeah. So you know, there's rules and there's exceptions to the rules.
I'm running out there trying to get the big girl a drink, you know, at the club. I gotta be the first one.
The fucking guys, bro.
Oh heck,
E-Man, why the hell you lying? You ain't gonna run. You gonna speed walk.
I'm gonna run for that. I'm gonna run.
I don't know.
You see, at the other side of the tortas, at the other side of the world, there's gonna be
the
fucking
other side of the
earthquakes.
tortas? Now you were right. You know you like tortas in your mouth.
I'm not
Oh,
gonna
I don't
lie.
know, man.
Tortas, they know how to do your laundry, cook your food.
They better.
Jesus.
I don't mind working. She's gonna make me food, but I better come home and not find whoever she's fucking around with.
And if you do, he better be paying the rent.
They better be paying my fucking rent and hers.
That man's back like, I got you, bro. Give me a trip.
Massaging him, man. I'll take off his boots for him.
That machine, like, let me massage your back, dog.
Hey, man, you think I can get an allowance this week, man? How you doing, man?
Some gas money.
You had a
Where are
hard
your
week.
tents at?
He like lays down, he's stretching it out. I'm like, hey, man, you need some help, bro?
Imagine you're that guy, and then this who walks in like, babe, get that motherfucker out of here.
Well, anyways, I can't wait to see what's gonna happen after this. Hopefully, Floyd gives a good reaction. Maybe he makes a video. We'll see it on TMZ and here first.
I feel like, my honest first thought was of the altercation was that it was Floyd Mayweather getting back at him for the
hat
The
situation,
hat.
right?
no, the money that he from this recent fight about the Fury, about his being a man owning up to his debt as far as being like a
Did
manly
he ever
deal.
end up paying, or does anyone
it's
know?
Still unclear for sure for now.
Okay, or maybe we're not as informed as. Yeah, that's probably.
Like, man, I wouldn't pay that money back either. So
Well, you should. I mean, I wouldn't have made the bet in the first place. You should have just never
I'll be
made
making
that
bets.
bet.
Hopefully, I win.
You beat my ass and you want me to pay you money? It's like,
Exactly right.
but he shook his hand, so.
But I feel like with just his presence alone, had Jake shook. So with that, he doesn't really need to do any reaction because
Well, yeah, it's your actions speak louder than your words, and his actions were to run.
Floyd already did a lot with just that.
He ran so far away. You know,
He couldn't get away.
he couldn't. It's because
Got caught outside.
Okay, well, we'll be on the lookout. We're gonna be trying to watch to see if there's gonna be another part to this. But as soon as we do, you guys are gonna see it here. We'll have that one for you as soon as it comes out. Well, we're gonna talk about a little stuff about the Mexico incident that happened recently about the 4 people that were kidnapped. And I for one
it happened over the weekend.
happened over the weekend. I'm not too sure up on the details, but all I know is I saw the bodies and I was like, oh wow. Pretty bad how I would leave them.
How would you leave them?
If I was hungry.
Let me guess. No hands, no feet, no jaw.
No, they looked
No teeth?
terrible. They were bloody, missing parts, man.
Well, from what
I
I,
think-
understand, there was a group of people that were traveling, and one had to get left in Texas, right?
I'm not sure.
E-Man doesn't really have the details on this one, but as I recall, it was 5 people.
Yes.
1 person was left in Texas, and 4 people crossed the border. 2 were killed, 1 was kidnapped, and I forgot what happened to the 4th. What color? I don't remember the colors.
Black, my G.
Oh,
African American.
I don't see colors.
Oh yeah, he's racist.
Oh, you want to say something? Oh, just watch yourself.
Talking about racist, all I see is black and white. But carry on.
The left toilet paper goes from white to black. Now, regarding this, I think there's been a lot of glorification to the Mexican cartels, you know, and for example, like California.
What do you mean by glorification? Explain that to the audience.
I feel like a lot of young people now with trucks, pickup trucks, man, they try to do the whole Mexican cartel troca blindado thing, you know? They try to fix up their trucks trying to look like that, like a narco, man. They'll put extra sheet metal on the front, man. They'll try to lower that thing or they'll try to lift it up. Trying to make yourself look like you're one of those guys. Because they glorify them. They make them look cool. They make them think that they're badass.
Oh, I get it now. I get glorified. Okay.
Idolize them.
Oh, okay. So like people that youngsters would look up to.
Yeah. And I've like me, like I got a truck, man. I'm trying to fucking make it look nice. I put like Kevlar blocks inside the doors, so if I
Is
ever
it
get shot
chipped?
up, is it what?
Is it chipped? You go 2 miles faster.
It's tuned. There's no governor.
Oh, this motherfucker.
Yeah, so it goes. I used to Street Gems. Please follow on Instagram. You know my San Bernardino race team. But yeah, we use we all fix up our cars. You know, we do a little bit of racing, show cars. And I, for one, am one of those people that used to glorify them, man. I thought about that, and I thought it was really cool. But you don't really think about it the way you're supposed to. You know, I see a lot of people in Mexico that are suffering. You know, the cartels.
Well, back in the day, there was I guess what is it? One of those conspiracy theorists, but that the Mexican cartel was used to influence, but like inflammate the economy, the American economy when we were running low.
Yeah.
They just all that drug money got shot back into American economy, like to bump us back up. So like, there's been talk that there's been a use of the cartel's money and like their influence as far as like getting that money and giving it to the government.
Is that how we got out of the Great Depression?
Back in the 30s, man, fucking cartels out there riding on horses, lowered horses and shit. They cut off their legs, man. They put some leather on the sides of the horses, man, make it look cool. Put gel in their hair, man, spike it up. But yeah, curl up his tail, man, so it makes it look faster. Now, regarding Mexico, I'm not sure if you guys have any plans for spring break coming up. You guys have any plans?
Oh, no.
All right. Rosarito is coming up. Pauly D is going to be playing.
Oh, is that right?
In Rosarito?
I don't know, fool.
I was just planning on going to Rosarito myself. I haven't been
By
there.
yourself?
No, for myself.
Oh, okay. Well, but are you going to go for yourself?
No, I want to go with the woman.
Okay. Because I'm like, if you don't, I mean, you can go out there, find a couple of tortas. Just be like, start flashing around the cheese, man, your little passport.
I got papers.
Yeah, man, be like, I'm looking for a wife that'll cook me food, you
They say it
know.
in Spanish?
I don't cook. I don't.
Papers.
Papeles. You know, if you ever go to like downtown LA, I don't know if you guys have ever seen people do this when you're driving by.
What does that mean?
It's a mica. Means you're trying to get fake papers, socials, whatever. Just start going around the clubs over there in Mexico.
Hey, no, I was at the fucking Napulga in Texas. Shit, oh, shit, sorry.
I for one think
A
that's
bit
gonna
too
be
much
great.
info.
I think it's gonna be crazy out there this time of year, man.
I feel like I've eaten dog multiple times and didn't care about it.
But did you know?
Yes.
Mondo, if anything, what do you think Chinese food is? The dogs and cats, you know, and
We Out of Time does not promote racism,
it's not racism; it's cats.
stereotypes.
We eat them. We eat them bitches anyway.
Well, I for one was really excited until I caught a case, so I can't even go to Rosarito. Not that I would have had the money for it.
Sounds like a personal problem. I
Absolutely.
have a personal problem with that man's keychain.
Let me see that keychain, Aaron.
It's not cool. Yeah, put that shit away. Thank
Ooh.
you. And zoom in on that man's t-shirt. It's amazing. Oh, his hat. Fuck off. Burn it. Bleach it.
So,
Oh, cool. Do they make like a men's kind of shirt for this?
actually, this is 2X, bro. Yeah. What is that? 4X?
I don't know if it makes your size, so
6.
Oh, 6?
Can you have like manly shirts? You know what? Now that I remember, by the way, I don't know if you remember 3 years ago, I did borrow your shirt once.
My shirt?
I borrowed your shirt.
Did you ever give it back?
Well, Ace is wearing it right now.
Oh, then you did give it back.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, cool.
I don't know if you remember, man. I was.
Gave it back to the wrong person.
But no.
Close enough.
On a more serious note, would you guys, if you guys did grow up in that type of environment, that type of upbringing, would you guys ever like influence or be a part of the car?
Absolutely. Absolutely not.
Can you repeat the question?
No.
I forgot what you said.
If you were brought up in that environment or raised in Mexico, would you be brought up and like know more knowledge about the cartel? Would you be involved with them? Would you stay away from them?
Honestly, I would probably join them. I think you would be maybe safer that way.
As far as what would be your main concerns and why would you want to be a part of that?
He's sucking everybody
like
off.
I guess for like, you know, kind of like what everyone does at any job. You know, you got to kiss up
But would it
to
be
protect
like,
yourself or
would
to
it be more
protect
for
your
like power or for protection? Is that
yeah,
what you're
like because you know let's say you grew up in a bad part of Mexico and you somehow get to that point that you're with the cartel, so you're like, oh, you know, now I want to try to move from that and go up now, I guess.
And I could see you fucking protecting one of the cartel leaders, man. You're big, you know. You just standing right next to them, man, intimidating whoever comes by.
Big for nothing.
Sooner or later.
I see Aaron be more of like one of their drivers. You know, he has the skin to get away with it. And
Oh yeah, you could go to America, no problem.
he just needs to work on his attitude. That's all.
And then your thoughts?
Me, bro. I think I would probably stay away from them, just because that's, stay away from conflict is the best option. But
Well, you don't like money?
I mean, I like money.
Well,
I'm
you
Mr.
wanna
Krabs,
be-
dog. Money, money. I'll do it for money, but I think it'd be best to stay away from that environment. But if you can't avoid it, man, you gotta join.
I don't know, man.
And yourself, bro?
I would be if I was living alone, because I can't dare to see my mother know that I'm in a cartel, killing people or doing whatever I would be doing out there, man. I don't even smoke around her. They don't even know I smoke. I drink, man. Don't watch this. But it's a cool idea being part of a little clica. But when it's been an organized crime like that, where you're actually hurting people, man, you're doing a lot of bad stuff. It's something you can't really be proud of. Looking at it from my perspective now, because I know from the inside they're probably thinking that they're badasses, or they're like, we run Mexico and shit, but they really about to get fucked by the police,
Yeah.
What police?
I don't know. What are your thoughts, man?
I feel like if I was to grow up in the environment, like you said, if I grew up around it, and I would have joined it just to how I was when I grew up. But think about it now, that shit would not be a good idea. But I would have been a part of it if I grew up in that area. I for sure would have been cut up already, for sure.
You would have had a little truck, man.
Nah, I would have already been chopped up by now.
Oh, shit. Oh.
I feel like I would have fucked up.
Yeah. No.
Because it's bound to happen.
The attitude, man.
It's bound to happen. Like, I've seen so many wars, how they go back and forth. Like, it's constant. Unless you're a big name, which is hard to unless you really are somebody. But most of them is just like soldiers.
Yeah, man, you're a shield.
Well, me personally, I feel like I would, but I'd be on some like Thomas Shelby type shit from Peaky Blinders to go and try to make them a legitimate business, and not let's
form our
let's
taxes.
go kill all these people. If not, let's go kill all these animals that are that are messing with the crops on this site, or influence the agriculture or some type of positive shit.
Man,
and
they
not
don't
go
care
keep
about
killing
that.
everybody. No, I mean me, not whoever the fuck is doing that shit now. It'd be that's what the tip I'd be on.
You'd be out there, man, donating the money you guys steal to charities and shit.
What is his name? Fucking Captain Planet's son.
Capitan Planeta.
The cartel saving the world and shit.
I don't think there's any way you could redeem the cartel at this point, man. But yeah, they're doing way too much. But man, do I like the way that they fix up their trucks?
But especially when they're killing youngins and hanging people from bridges and shit. You can't redeem from that. You gotta eradicate that.
I mean, look at Chapo. He's in prison out here in the United States, and his name is still causing havoc in Mexico. And he's not even
His
physically
sons,
there.
man.
Yeah, but it's off of his
But
legacy.
how
and his
often?
name.
I mean, how rare is that to be like that?
You feel me? That's what I'm saying.
rocket stardom
If I would have grew up in that area, I would have.
Heavily influenced.
Man, El Chapo's side, or his second wife, the other woman. I don't know if you guys saw the mugshots of her. She's a fine lady. Now she's in jail again, but she's out there with another dyke now in jail.
Oh yeah, she posted up with inmates. Huh?
Yeah, I was like,
She
man.
did a picture with a bunch of other inmates, and they're in
Is
group
that
photo.
was supposed to be her and all the girls with their panties showing?
I don't know if they
I
had the
don't know,
penny showing.
but please send me that photo.
Yeah, can you send that forward to the chat for research
yeah.
purposes?
Nah,
only?
there was a video that had service of inmates in the female prison of all them on the table and they're on the room. Oh, wasn't that? I about to say.
I think you're watching the wrong site,
I about to say,
bro.
hold up. No, it was on Instagram, big dog.
The one I was talking about is a thug pose. There's two bent down and three behind him, that normal cholo pose and shit.
Oh, hey.
Yeah.
Con sangre, vato.
Man,
What's
she's out
called?
there.
If you don't mind, send me that. I need to show a friend for research purposes.
This man can eat a dick.
All right, guys. Well, we out of time for today. Thank you for watching, liking, subscribing. Thank you for coming back to us and watching us again. We appreciate it. This has been the cast of We Out of Time. We appreciate you watching.